Israeli troops moved further out of Gaza, and Hamas is taking advantage. Trey Yingst has more on how the terror organization's moves could complicate any potential long-term peace deal.
More Israeli forces are leaving the Gaza Strip as the ceasefire with Hamas appears to be holding. You can see here tanks and armored vehicles streaming back across the border into Israel, part of the deal that paused the fighting in exchange for the release of hostages and Palestinian prisoners. But as Israel withdraws, Hamas is reasserting control over Gaza faster than anticipated. They're deploying more police on the streets and restarting key government institutions, in part throughout the Strip. That control is now emerging as the key sticking point for a long-term deal, with Israel still insisting they'll keep fighting until Hamas is no longer in charge of Gaza.
If Hamas will stay in power and we don't have illusions about his ideology, instability will continue and we will not be able to promote peace and security in the region.
Meanwhile, the ceasefire also threatened by a new Israeli security crackdown in the West Bank. It's being described as a major military operation. Earlier this week, at least 9 Palestinians were killed and 40 more wounded during a raid in the city of Jenin. And residents now say they're under a de facto Israeli blockade, with few supplies coming in or out of the area and military checkpoints set up throughout the city.
The situation is difficult. There is nothing. No medicine, no food. We have nothing. People want to leave and go home. They risk their lives to go home.
President Trump's Mideast envoy Steve Witkoff says he'll visit the region soon to discuss phase 2 of the ceasefire. In Tel Aviv, Trey Yingst, Fox 32, Chicago. Natalie, back to you.